just click on for foreigners. So once you click on for foreigners, it's going to explain you the fulfillment required information.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another new video. So in this video, I'll be talking about on how to apply Vietnam eVisa online before going to Vietnam. You definitely need an eVisa before going to Vietnam. It is not visa on arrival. So many people have misconception that Vietnam is visa on arrival. It is not visa on arrival. You definitely need an eVisa before going to Vietnam. And once you present the eVisa, you when you go to the visa counter, you would get your visa stamped on your passport and your visa would look something like this. So I have my personal details here, so I cannot show it right into the camera. So I hope you understand. So before beginning this video, my only humble request to you guys is do not skip this video. I'll be sharing my screen. I'll be going to my computer and I'll be sharing my screen and I'll be showing you the step-by-step guide on how to apply Vietnam eVisa. So you can apply your visa also along with me when you watch. When I start sharing my screen, you can also log in to the website portal which I'm going to show you, and you can also apply Vietnam visa step by step with me only. It is a very, very easy process, nothing to worry about. So there are two things to keep in mind. The first thing is in your credit or debit card, international transactions have to be enabled. So at the end, when you make the payment of $25 which is the eVisa fees for Vietnam, ensure that your international transactions is enabled because the card might get declined and the message you get might not be proper. It might say only it's declined. So when I tried to apply Vietnam eVisa for the first time, my transaction was declined and I did not understand. Then I realized that international transactions are not enabled. You can go to any mobile banking app. So let's say you have HDFC Bank. You can go to HDFC Bank, enable the international transactions on your credit or debit card. Similarly for ICICI Bank or Citibank, you can do respectively. And the second thing is you do not need any kind of flight bookings or hotel reservations at all. So many people ask me, do you need flight bookings, cover letter, itinerary? Nothing is required for Vietnam eVisa, guys. You just need an eVisa printout which you get by paying $25 and the processing time is nearly 3 to 5 working days. So if you're applying on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday is not counted. It would only start from Monday and Monday to Friday. 3 to 5 days would be the lead time now. Before there was a lot of volume before like 6 or 8 months back. Now the volume is slightly reduced and there are more visa applications getting processed. But if you don't get your visa between 3 to 5 days or let's say 7 to 10 days also, kindly reach out to the customer care. The customer care is very responsive. They will definitely guide you on the Vietnam eVisa part. So the second thing, like I said, you do not need the hotel reservations or flight bookings. You do not need any of those while booking Vietnam eVisa. You just have to mention the first port of entry. So Vietnam has a lot of cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, etc. So I went to Ho Chi Minh City. My first port of entry was Ho Chi Minh City. So I have to mention Ho Chi Minh City and the airport in Ho Chi Minh City, which I'll be showing you in my screen. So Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, as you know, Vietnam is a very, very beautiful place. And like Singapore, Thailand, Bali, lot of Indians visit Vietnam every year. And this year, post-COVID has been fantastic because a lot of Indians are going to Vietnam. So you have to keep in mind only these two things. It's very, very simple. Ensure your passport is validity is more than 6 months. That's very basic. Everybody would obviously know this, but I'm just mentioning for the people who don't know. So without wasting any time, let's go to my computer. I'll start sharing my screen and let's begin the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to my video. So I've shared my screen. I hope you guys are able to see my screen. Just go to Google and type Vietnam eVisa, and then you're going to get the first link. So remember this link. This link might be second or third place depending upon the search result and SEO of Google. So here you can see Vietnam eVisa National Portal for Immigration. Just click on this. So once you click on this, you don't have to read any of these. You just click on for foreigners. So once you click on for foreigners, it's going to explain you the fulfillment required information and what is the passport size photograph and the passport that has to be uploaded along with the specimen's name. And the step 2 would be to pay the eVisa fee, $25. So you can enable international transactions on your credit card and debit card and pay this $25. And the third step is to enter registration code, which you will receive in the email. So once you receive the registration code, you can go to this eVisa search menu and you can see whether your visa is approved or rejected. So once you go to this page, just click on confirmation and click on next. So once you click on next, it's going to ask you like a few information like it foreigners images, personal information, inviting guaranteed agency, then under 14 years declarations and requested information. So before I begin this video, you do not need any kind of flights or hotels to be booked prior to this. So you can book a pay later option hotels if you want to enter here, and you can proceed with the application. So here it's asked for a photography, like I'm going to select this, and obviously this is not my photography, it is the sample photography and passport that I'll be taking. So this person's name is Specimen Martin. So this personal information, I'm going to track this drop down and I'm going to fill the space, same thing, whatever is there, Specimen Martin, Utopian. So the date of birth, I'm going to give the same thing, whatever is there, 1988 or something, 1990, 29th, whatever. So nationality would obviously be India. Then the religion, I would give it as Hindu. Then permanent address is India, and the passport number, I've just picked some dummy passport number. Please enter your own passport number. And the expiry date, obviously I'll be choosing somewhere around 2026, and the passport should be around 6 months valid. Please remember that. And the the visa will be given for 30 days, and the contemporary residential address, Vietnam, number of days 30. The intended temporary residential address in Vietnam, you can just mention Hanoi Hotel, Ho Chi Minh City, which I'm going to stay. And there is the next phase, that is I've selected male, and full date of birth, nationality of birth is India, occupation, I am software engineer. Anyways, you can leave this blank. So email, I'll just give it as abc@gmail.com, and I'll just copy paste the same thing, and type is abc, didn't copy paste, so abc@gmail.com, and the type is ordinary passport, of course, and the intended date of entry would be your date of entry. So I would give it as, say, 10th of October 2022, and purpose of entry is of course tourism, and you can select anything, but this is for tourism purpose, so I'll just go ahead and select tourism. And city province I would be entering Ho Chi Minh City, so let me directly go there and select Ho Chi Minh City. And grant visa valid from 10th October to 9/11, that would be around 30 days if I'm not wrong. And allowed entry point through checkpoint, again it is Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is my entry point. I think it's Tan Son Nhat Airport, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, Tan Son Nhat International Airport. And exit is obviously going to be Tan Son Nhat Airport itself, that is from Ho Chi Minh City. So assure, and then ensure you give this captcha properly. I think, yeah, let me select another one, 9855. Yeah, so once you're through, just select this I assure, and then you review your application form. So registration is successfully completed, whatever details you have given, and just click on OK. And yes, you can just check all of these details, and this is just a dummy form, guys. So this is just a dummy form I've taken for the example to show you guys, and then click on payment. So once you select the payment, you have to review, and the fees is going to be 25 USD. Exchange rate is 23,250. That is amount in Vietnamese dong would be 581,250. Then pay eVisa fee. So if you select pay eVisa fee, you are going to just get a notification certificate which will say agree and continue. So here, like I said before, you have debit card and credit card option. So you have to enable international transaction, otherwise the payment will be rejected. So call your bank, or if you have phone banking or net banking, you can do this there. I use HDFC net banking, so you can easily go to card section in phone banking page, and you can enable international transaction. Also, you can set a limit for it. So let's say this visa is $25, set a limit up till maybe 5,000 rupees, and then swipe this, and you can disable back the international transaction. So once you are done with this, you would get the Visa printout, like I showed you in the thumbnail of this video. You would get a Visa soft copy. All you have to do is just carry the soft copy and go to the airport, and this is going to be checked in the ticket counter, and your visa will be approved, and you can travel straight away. And this is, guys, to remember, this is a single entry visa. It's not a multi-entry visa. You can enter Vietnam only once and exit once, and this visa is valid for 30 days. I hope this information was very helpful, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and like, share my videos. I hope this information was helpful. Again, if any doubts, ping in the comment section or ping me on Instagram for instant response. I'll catch you guys in my next video.